Okay, I'm going to drill my hole all the way through, and I'm using a very small bit because all it is a reference hole. I'm going to try and line my hole up with that. Okay, now I have a reference hole on both sides, and I can sand away and do whatever routing I got to do and not worry about losing my pencil mark. Next step, the relief or the Clockworks. Okay, now this is the Clockworks that I'm going to be using. It's just battery powered quartz movement, and I want it to sit flush with the back of my clock, so my clock will lay flat on the wall. And this is 5/8 of an inch thick. My piece of wood here, I don't know if you can see that or not, that's just a shade under 7/8 of an inch thick, which is fine. That'll leave me about 1/4 of an inch, 3/16 of an inch of wood after I relieve it for this. So this is actually going to go in the back, and it's going to sit down in flush. To make our relief in the back of our clock face, I'm going to use the router, use my little one because I get clear line of vision with it. And to set the depth, all I'm going to do is take my Clockworks and set them right on there and line that up with that. Crank that puppy down. Now, this is going to be fun, and I hope it's going to work out right because I'm going to have to do this freehand. And I want to make this centered, so it's going to be, it's 2 1/8 square, so that means 1 1/16. And it doesn't have to be tight fit. So, here we go. You might notice that I have this piece of drawer liner down underneath there. And that's my clamp. If I were to just try to do this on here, this would slide all over the place. See how easy that slides? Put this down here, and that thing won't slide at all. Easy clamp. It's good for doing sanding, good for doing routing, and it's cheap. Worst comes to worst, you can always go steal it out of your wife's kitchen. No, don't. I didn't say that. I'm not telling you to steal. But it's very inexpensive. I think you can buy a whole roll of it for a couple of dollars at Walmart. And it comes in different thicknesses and stuff. And this just happens to be something I had left over for lining the drawers in one of my little toolboxes. Okay. I guess I can't put it off any longer, can I? Can I? Probably not. If I don't ruin it. Okay, and we have it all routed out, and take our Clockworks, and they will be going in this way, but it doesn't matter. It sits down in there pretty flush. See? No matter how you turn it, so the very next thing I need to do is finish drilling my pilot hole for my shaft. And let me see, what size is our shaft? to me. It's a shade bigger than a quarter. 5/16 would be a little bit loose. Okay, here we go. All over but the crying now. See if our clockwork ended up actually using 23/64. I couldn't find a 5/16, but it did the trick. It pops right in there, fits in. I have a washer that's going to go around here before it's to hold it in place anyway. So our next step is to route around our edges. Yeah.